And everybody tells me that in the back seat somewhere, there's a build sheet.
Do you think it's under the fabric?
It should be in the springs. Okay, here goes nothing. Hey. No way.
In 1969, Charger again offers unrivaled styling excellence. No car will match its beauty. Dodge Charger is the car that sets the new standard for styling.
The 1969 Dodge Charger was one of the most iconic American muscle cars ever produced.
What does iconic mean?
Google it. The 69 Dodge Charger's design was a complete upgrade from the prior years.
With just the right touches of extra luxury to make the captivating new Charger irresistible.
Check out this interior. This is what I'm talking about. This was luxury back in 1969 with the bucket seats, the center console, the flip-up center seat.
In sporty tan, blue, green, or black leather front bucket seats, a wood grain sports steering wheel, a wood grain instrument panel, and standard instrumentation includes gauges for fuel, temperature, oil pressure, and alternator. And the popular clock and tachometer combination is optional.
Look at the styling and design features on this interior. You just do not get that nowadays.
All seats have been modified to withstand higher G-forces.
They don't make them like they used to.
They sure don't.
Whether it's all-out performance or the look of sports car luxury, Charger is a unique, one-of-a-kind, modern masterpiece.
We've already tested the 69 Charger and we drove it across the country. 1,000 miles from Kansas City, Missouri, all the way back to you from Utah. Never had an issue with the interior.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
It ripped your shirt when you jumped through the window.
Oh, I'm ripping my shirt.
And you had to get a butt cushion.
You know what? For video purposes, we had no issues and I did not need a seat cushion for my butt and it did not rip my shirt.
We give a big shout out to Purple.
Thanks, Purple. You saved my bacon.
Your bum.
Basically what we're trying to say is in 1969, this was the most stylish car you could buy. If I could teleport back to 1969, I would have bought 100 of these and they'd all be in time capsules and I would be living high on the hog today.
I would have bought a 64.5 Mustang.
Yeah, he'd have bought a 64.5 Mustang in 69.
Yes, I would have.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna be taking this interior out, dropping the headliner, removing this back seat. When we remove the back seat, we're gonna be looking for the build sheet. Because in 1969 and other model years, they put the build sheet of what they did on what factory line underneath a seat somewhere. So we're hoping to find that today. We're gonna be pulling the interior trim panels off, steering column out, dash out, everything. Headliner, carpet. We're gonna be getting this car ready to take up to our buddy Kevin at Powder Extreme Coatings to get it sandblasted. So we got a lot of stuff to do, so let's get to work.
So what you're saying is you hope that no one's ever pulled the seat out.
I hope that nobody's ever pulled the seat. And based off of the evidence, taking the front doors apart, nobody's had the back apart because they masked everything on those doors. I think we got a pretty good shot. I'm gonna start working on this dash. I've pulled the glove box door off and the center trim. Now I'm gonna get the gauges out and just try to dissect this dash the best I can. Where does that feel stuck? Well, I can see why the heat never worked for us. Right here, this control cable, watch that, it's bent. So it wouldn't go in and out like this one. Figuring things out left and right. That's just a switch. Should we try to take out all the bolts across the front of the dash? See what that does? All right, so I've got the under dash light out and I'm gonna work on the heater switch. Hillbilly's just about got that dash gauge. Oh, he's got the gauge cluster all disconnected. That's a very, very expensive gauge cluster. Do not.
You know you can replace the panel without having to break it or anything, you just unscrew it?
Hillbilly's just going at this with a break it attitude, and I'm really taking my time and working through it and figuring it out. So he's gonna have it dissected before I even start because he's Wreck-It Ralph.
We're not gonna know how to put it back.
No, then we're not gonna be able to put it back together because he'll have already destroyed it.
Not my cow, not my farm.
It's got a solid point there.
So I got one bolt left, so it's holding the steering column up. I gotta get out and undo the steering from outside. Pull that one bolt, the whole column will come out. Popping out this roll pin so I can take the steering off. Pull this last bolt. Now the steering wheel should drop. No, it don't. I pulled out the wrong bolts. There's 2 on the firewall that I pulled out that didn't need to be pulled out. The ones I need to pull out, there's 4. So I'll get those pulled. So now I hope I have 1 bolt left. We'll find out if it's the right plate or not this time. Now we'll see if it moves. Pull off my safety bolt. What the heck? I lied to you guys. I have one more bolt left that I didn't see. And there's the steering column.
We're gonna need a new one of these.
Oh, you broke it.
No, it was broke. Look, it's clean broke off. So this is just a trim piece, but like the edge is damaged. It's really bowed. Kind of trims out the dash real nicely. You could probably build one and make it kind of cool for somebody, for whoever wins this thing. All right, well this dash is proving to be a pain in our butt. I'll bet I've taken apart 50 different dashes in my life. Most of them are just derby cars, so they don't matter. But this one matters because this one has to go back together. Derby cars don't. So usually we just take a hammer and we beat the dash out of them. But on a 69 Dodge Charger, we gotta take it really careful.
Hammers and pry bars.
No.
Is that a glove box light?
Yeah,
That's fancy.
that is way fancy.
Whoa! I don't know if it was doing any good or not. I don't think so. But there was a light for the key. Did you know that?
There he is.
Right here.
What?
I don't think it was doing any good, but it was there.
Wowzers, peanowzers. Oh, they got the vent zip tied shut. Look, in there, like we think it's all working good.
Is it shut or open?
They've got it zip tied shut. Right here, look. Huh, look at that.
Oh!
But it don't shut,
Maybe that's why they had it zip tied shut.
because it's broken out right here. We're finding all sorts of cool little treasures. Hey,
Is that normal insulation?
Yeah.
House insulation?
for old cars, pretty normal. So good news. I figured out that this whole dash will come out, but we're not quite ready for it to come out. So we still have a few more things attached. We got a bolt here, a screw there, a wire here, a wire there. So we're gonna work on getting everything off of this bottom rail. Good news, I already got new vents, new hoses, I got new vents. I'm doing good. Okay, so the cool thing is we got a moo-moo back here. A couple nights ago, I was laying in bed, but I got an email from one of the fans. Super cool dude, thank you. He sent me a website for a company that makes all the gaskets, all the stuff that I need. And I went and spent dollars on charger parts that I didn't plan on spending, but because he found me the website, I was able to order up the parts. Once the parts show up, I'll show them to you guys. What I'm getting at is I got new vents, and I got new tubes, and I got a new glove box, and I got a new this, and I got a new that, and I got all the stuff that's new. All right, so what I'm doing to get these heater control cables off is this little keeper. So I'm just snipping it, and then we'll just replace it because they're already so brittle anyways. You just take your dikes and you cut it. Then you put it in your baggie so that you know that you cut it in 6 months when you put it back together. The nice thing about this is we'll be able to take this all the way apart, clean it. You can see this comes off with some more of those clips. This is what turns your heater on and off, and it's really, really difficult. So we'll be able to clean this up, take it off, get all the dust and grime and dirt off. We'll be able to lubricate this up to where that slides like it's brand new, like it's a 1969 off the showroom floor.
There's just no resisting it. 1969 Dodge Charger. And how about optional air conditioning? Lets you give the cold shoulder to heat, dust, even road noise. Lets you keep your cool. Chrysler Air Temp makes it a breeze.
We've got the dash completely disassembled. We think we're gonna roll it, drop it,
And slide it.
and slide it. Look at that. So the nice thing about having this all out, we can paint it, we can do all the body work, all the paint. This is what has the VIN tag on it. So we gotta be super careful, be very careful. That is the most important thing, the VIN number. So we've told you guys about how this side is wrecked. There's literally a buckle right here in this A-pillar. This thing was hit so hard. So we'll be fixing that. Next, we are going to figure out how to get that heater box out. We'll get the wiring all out of the way, get it in a tub, safe and sound. We're replacing all this insulation so it can all just be removed expertly like. Oh, so much dirt. So we're gonna label a bunch of stuff real quick, then we're gonna get this wiring harness out of the way. We got the wiring disassembled. We got the plug out of the firewall, and I'm waiting on Hillbilly.
A couple more wires to undo.
What's new? Heater box is gonna come out next. Pedals are gonna come out. That's gonna stay. Those are gonna go. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. That's gonna go.
I'm not gonna go.
It's all gonna go. Well, the harness is removed.
I have a joke for you.
What's your joke?
What does a lemon say when it answers the phone?
What does a lemon say when it answers the phone?
Yeah.
Lemonade. I don't know what.
Yellow.
That's a good one.
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
I have no idea what What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
Supplies!
Oh,
You better laugh. So this, on a 69 Dodge Charger, the headlights are ran off of vacuum.
And with beauty in mind, Charger continues to offer vacuum-operated concealed headlights as standard equipment.
So you got a vacuum supply, which is right there. Then you got an on and an off. So that directs for on and it pulls the flappers up. And then when it's off, it releases and pushes it down. So we're gonna be putting all brand new
flappers in it?
one of these in. Goes from the dash all the way to the front. We have accomplished the biggest goal of the entire day. Look at it. But look, I got the heater box done.
Is there mice in it?
No.
It sure smells like there's mice
Shake
in
it
this
out.
car.
I'm not shaking it out at all. I'm just gonna put it over here so it's out of the way. We're gonna pull that carpet. 3 sections of carpet, did you see that?
I think it's more than 3.
I think somebody took some house carpet and installed it. Okay, I don't know what surprises we're gonna find in here.
Well, that floor is actually surprisingly very
solid.
clean.
That's a dang solid floor. That's the most solid floor I've ever seen in a 69 Charger. That is beautiful. This car is so rust-free. It is insane. Now this is the worst of all of it, this carpet. This is the side, this is where all the business happened. But even still.
Don't smell good.
It don't smell good, but it's clean.
No, it's not clean.
Look at that, there's no rust. I can't even believe this. Now, we need to work on this back seat. We are 50% done. We've got a lot going on. I've got a lot to do. We're gonna get this back seat out. I also have to paint tonight. I have a collision job that I've got to spray. So, I'm gonna take you guys with in a little while, take you along with that job. Look at how cool, check this out. This is like the coolest thing ever. It's where you can buckle it in.
For what?
For looks, I guess.
Is that what those ones are for?
Or maybe that's for a kid. Okay, how do we get this out?
I bet you we have to pull this one first, and there's probably bolts.
I'm super excited. I've never actually pulled the back seat of a Charger, and everybody tells me that in the back seat somewhere, there's a build sheet.
Do you think it's under the fabric?
It should be in the springs. So I'm super excited to try to find that. Well, we're gonna have to have this whole thing, somebody cut the whole thing out. No way. All right, so this is not something I like to see. Somebody has literally taken a torch and cut the entire back of this out. You can tell it's been done way, way, way back in the day because it wasn't a saw, it was literally a torch.
And they wanted more speakers, so they built them one.
Dang it! Dang it, they legitimately torched everything. There's nothing in the spring. Well, let's hope it's in the other. I just can't believe they cut the entire package tray out. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
Dang it. Yep, there's no build sheet. Whatever. All I can do is hope. And I hoped.
Maybe there's one in the other Charger.
And I'm disappointed. Ew, that's so gross. These floors are still the cleanest, most unrotten floors I've ever seen in an old car.
Yeah, some of your 73 caddies will look worse than this.
Way worse. Look at that, still green.
Is this floor brown?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
We found a couple more buckles today. Floor definitely has a buckle. A-pillar definitely has a buckle. Once we get this back from sandblasting, we're gonna be putting it on the frame rack and getting it all worked out. We're gonna get these door panels off real quick. I'm just getting this handle off. The lower door panels will come off.
If it's not a door, are they still called door panels?
No, he's actually right. It's the quarter inner trim panels. That was no big deal.
Well, 2068.
That's a 68 panel.
Never been off. Look at that. That's all still original. And this is very crucial to not hurt. That panel out. Seriously, this floor is amazing. I do like their design on these panels though, because they literally come right out. Now we've just got this top piece, so I'll be out. Just like that. That's how you take all the trim panels out of a 69 Dodge Charger.
So all that's left for the most part is the seat belts and vacuuming this thing out. Now I'll get it all vacuumed out. And the boss lady is all excited. She found another 69 penny. Since we don't know where the first one we found went. Okay, so I'm working on the e-brake right now. I just got a couple bolts left and it will be pulled out. And then I can unhook the cable from it. I'm struggling to do it with one hand, so I'll show you guys when I have it pulled out. Okay, so I got it all unhooked. All I have to do is just pull it out. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, is the e-brake pedal. So now I'm going to work on getting the clutch pedal out and the brake pedal out. There's the brake pedal, there's the clutch pedal, and all the bolts and bracketry.
Hillbilly got it all vacuumed out. By the way, he does a really good job with a vacuum, so it's one of his hidden talents. Now we're gonna get the brake pedal off. We expertly built this while we were in Kansas, and we knew it was gonna be temporary, so now we're gonna remove it. All right, this seems a little floppy jalopy. That's because it is. We know where it all goes. All right, so we've got the brake master cylinder off. We just got to get the pedals. We've got the wiper motor out, the wiper arm assembly. That's all out. Oh, good job. Hillbilly is on it like blue bonnet. Besides some housekeeping and a few little odds and ends, we've got this interior strip. A few more things, and this will be ready to get put on a rotisserie and taken up to Kevin at Powder Extreme Coatings.
We can put the rotisserie back into use.
That's right.
Except besides holding snow.
Right now it's holding snow outside. I just found out that truck that I need to paint is in the booth and it's ready to go. We're gonna get that truck painted. So we're gonna get these parts all waxed and greased, get them cleaned up. We got the bank out there spinning so that we can go out and mix the color up and get this thing sprayed. All right, so all we gotta do now is blow, tack, and static, hit the fender and go mix some paint. Got the color all mixed up. We just got to put some reducer in it. All right, we're gonna get this shaken up and get it on the gun and get in there. All right, we're gonna get some clear base put down on this because we're blending it. You always want to put a wet bed down. We've already blow, tack, and static. It's all ready to go. Grab the silver and we'll get this thing blended out. All right, so I've got my first coat of base down. Gonna let that flash off, come back in with a second coat, put a control coat on it, and then we're gonna be ready for clear. Come back in as soon as we get the first coat of clear on and show you when it's done. All right, guys, so we've got it all based out. This was a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. I had nothing but modeling issues, and it's super transparent. This is GM 636R for all you painters out there. You know how it paints. So we're gonna get it blow, tack, and static, then we're gonna get it clear. All right, I got my gun all loaded up. Let's get this thing cleared. All right, we got it all cleared up. We're gonna let this sit for 12 minutes. We'll be back in for a second coat. We got the clear all put down. It's looking awesome. So we're gonna show you guys what it looks like.
What we got left on the headliner?
Have
you ever pulled one of these?
What the is that?
Don't say that!
What the heck is that? That's a freaking mouse.
Where?
Right there.
Yep, it's a mouse.
That's a new one.
Is that really a new one?
I bet you there's a lot of babies up there.
Oh, gross.
Oh,
Oh, there's another one.
another mouse.
Let's count how many mice are in there.
Ugh, I'm so grossed out. You take it in. What the? Ugh.
But I read that sometimes the build sheet can be in the headliner.
I don't like mice. I don't like mice jerky. I don't like it.
I think it's full of mice by looking at this.
You think?
There's a lot of holes in this headliner.
Oh, that's not a mouse.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Oh my heck. Count the mice that you take out.
There's another one.
Ooh,
Are you really feeling bad for them? They are so hollowed out.
they're so cute and tiny.
They're dead. They were just trying to get warm. Look, they had a nice little bed. Ooh, how many more?
Another
One more. Look at the whole, it's a whole town. Yeah, the whole village is up there. I'm like breathing it in. Is there another? Is the grandpa there? What about the mom? Do you think the parents abandoned them?
No, there's food falling.
We'll get all of that out.
Here.
No, I ain't touching it, just throw it.
So, 5 mices.
That's literally an entire village of mice.
5 mices.
Mices.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 little, 2 little, 5 little mices. We gotta clean that roof support too. Now that we've got that all taken out, we found the mice that we were looking for. We'll see you later.
Say
Hi,
hi.
Inkster.
Say hi.
All right, so we're gonna get a little workout in tonight. It's been a rough week. I kept my diet in check, but I wasn't able to work out. But I did go on a really big recovery, and I walked in the snow for like 18 hours. So I feel like I got some workout in. So we're gonna weigh in, see where we're at. I lost 1.2 pounds. So that was strictly just from staying on track on diet. Sometimes that happens. All right, so that's the reality of doing this. Sometimes you go up. Anyway, we're gonna get back on track and get a workout in. All right, so if you guys want to follow along with this journey, head over to Facebook. We'll put the link in the description and we'll put it right here. It's Workouts with Dinner. Come over there. We're trying to be interactive. We've got trainer Steven that's commenting and he's responding. Let's do this together. All right, so we just got our workout done. Now, us crazy 4 are gonna get in the ice bath and we're gonna do 3 minutes apiece. Right. Oh, Robby, take it off.
You didn't even make a single sound.
You are insane. I'm dying over here. Dude, it's not cold enough.
Mitchell said it's warm.
He's not even shivering. It's not an ice bath, there's not ice in there. That's a good point. All right, I'm up.
No help. Go, Robby!
Yeah! Not bad at all.
Do you need more snow?
No. Oh, my hands hurt so bad. My hands feel like they're paralyzed, but you know what? I made it 2 minutes. Can't straighten my hands, but for my first time, I'm good with that. Dude, are you gonna get in the warm water or what? You're psychotic.
You gotta control your breathing.
Mitchell just does it like it's nothing. Woo. Jenner, you got this! You got it! You got it!
Deep breaths, deep breaths.
Are you going under?
Do your hands hurt?
I can't feel them.
You going 2 or 3?
Three.
Woo!
Attaboy. You hand it, you got it.
Get hand, you got it.
You got it?
You helped me. Dinner went 1 full minute longer than I did. That is impressive. Good job, dude.
Boy.
Why are you running?
Go for a little run out there.
Steven, look at that little beer. As always, we appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one. We're so in sync. Watch, rewind.
Is there mice in there?
There's no mice in this car.